yields some good results. After all, we've got a lot of good people thinking about these issues, but at the moment it still feels as if we're trying to hide ourselves away rather than being open. And welcome to Harveywetdog, where we're going to look at another equestrian social license blog. This one is quite straightforward, and it just noted British Eventing were setting up an equine welfare panel. I'm not seeing a lot of output from that panel, and I did say at the time perhaps it was just going to be another talking shop. After all, British Equestrian set up a panel earlier in 2023 and we haven't heard anything from those, so why should the British Eventing one be any different? I hope all this work by the governing bodies ultimately yields some good results. After all, we've got a lot of good people thinking about these issues, but at the moment it still feels as if we're trying to hide ourselves away rather than being open and explaining why we do what we do and what is the advantage and benefits of our sport. Now, I have written to Winnie and asked her when are we going to hear from the British Equestrian Board. She's chosen not to reply. I appreciate British Equestrian are very busy this year in the run-up to the Olympics, but I do think it's time we heard from some of these governing bodies with a reply and explanation of all the good work that they've been doing. A lot of them talk about our approach has to be evidence-based, and I really look forward to seeing some good evidence to justify equestrian sport. So just a simple blog this week, but a timely reminder that we need to be making our case. Thank you.
Well, that was going to be the end of this blog. I thought it was going to be quite a simple vlog to produce. That was until I received my copy of the British Eventing Life, and particularly the safety report for 2023, which appears on pages 24 and 25 of the March-April edition of British Eventing Life. And if you look at that, you'll see on the key performance indicators for our strategic aims, first of all, a worryingly marked increase in the KPIs related with rider injuries, but also the thing that particularly struck me was that there's nothing in this report about horse welfare, which seemed wrong, being as we say now we're going to treat horse welfare of paramount importance. So I've written to the CEO on that matter and asked Rosie Williams, that is, to just make sure that she's cited on those adverse KPIs for rider injuries, and just make sure she's cited on that and she's aims to do something about it. But also, secondly, to point out that it seems strange in this day and age that we're just not saying anything about horse welfare. So I just thought I'd put that onto the end of this vlog on the British Eventing Welfare Panel, or Equine Welfare Panel. Not only have we not heard anything from them, but it doesn't even seem to merit mention in the magazine. I mean, a member of the panel is Pippa Funnell. She has said some good things this week, or this morning, on points that we should take into the season, but as a working party we just haven't heard anything from them.
So thank you for supporting Harvey Wet Dog. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for watching the videos, and I look forward to bringing you some new action from the 2024 season as soon as we can. Thank you.